Hi everyone, so today I'm going to be showing you how I made this delicious chocolate chip cookies, so stay tuned. Don't forget, I'll leave the ingredients in the description box. So first of all, I'll be needing the butter, so I'm using 115 gram of unsalted butter. So it's okay for your butter to be at room temperature because it will help with easy creaming. Just battling to drop this butter inside this bowl. Okay, so finally I've dropped it and I'll be adding half cup of granulated sugar, and I'll also be adding half cup of light brown sugar. So after that we'll be creaming it. So I'll be needing a spoon. You can use spatula, anything to cream. You can also use the mixer, but I prefer to use a spoon to cream. You don't need to cream too long because you don't want your batter to be too smooth or runny. So let's say about 1 or 2 minutes depending, and you're done. So at this point I'm going to crack in the egg. So I'm using just 1 large egg. So after that I'll be adding half tablespoon of vanilla extract. You might want to turn it for about 1 minute. So like I said earlier, you don't need to turn it for too long. So after that we'll be adding the flour. I'm going to be sieving the flour, and the reason why I'm sieving it is to remove clumps and also make the batter smooth. So I'm adding 1 cup, 1.5 cup of flour here. So after that we'll be adding some other powdered ingredients too. So I'll be adding the baking soda. It's just half tablespoon of baking soda. Note, I didn't say baking powder, it's baking soda. And also I just added half tablespoon of salt. So I'm going to sieve everything and then mix it together. Okay guys, now I'm done mixing it, so I'll be cutting the chocolate. So I actually didn't get the chocolate chips, the already cut chocolate chips, so I'll be cutting this one. To save the stress, please, it's okay to get the chocolate chips, the already made chocolate chips, because this is actually stressful, trust me. So I'm done cutting the chocolates, and this is it. So when I said it's stressful, trust me, it is stressful. So just get the chocolate chips. So now I'll be adding 1 cup of chocolates, and then I also added desiccated coconuts because I love coconuts. This one is optional. It depends, you can add any other nuts, you can add almond nuts, you can add anything, so it's totally optional. So you'll be turning it for some minutes, just 1 minute or 2 minutes, because you don't want to get the chocolate melting. So you just turn it for some minutes and that is it. So now it's time to mold the cookies. So if you have a non-sticky tray, you don't need to add this baking paper. So because I don't have a non-sticky tray, that is why I'm using a baking paper. For the molding, you can use an ice cream scoop or anything. For me, I'm using the spoon, and then I get to put it in my palms and mold it into a circle shape. So this is what you're going to do till you finish molding them, and after that you're going to arrange all of them in a baking tray and then put them in the fridge for about an hour. The reason is you don't want it to get into the oven and then it starts melting immediately, so it actually needs time before it starts forming into the desired shape. So you're going to mold all of it and then put it in the fridge. So this measurement can actually make up to 22 to 24 cookies. So guys, I'm done putting them in the baking tray and I'll put them in the fridge now for about an hour before we can put it in the oven. So it's back from the fridge, and the next thing you do is to separate it into, because I have 2 baking trays, so I'm gonna be using the 2 baking trays. So I'll be separating them into the other baking tray. So now you need to space them, because when they get into the oven they are going to start melting and you don't want them too close to each other. So while you're doing this, you need to preheat your oven at 175 degrees Celsius, and then it's gonna bake for 10 to 20 minutes. So now our cookie is ready. So when you bring it out from the oven, it's still going to be a bit soft, so you just need to wait for some minutes for it to get cool before you can eat it. So you can pack in a closed container for at least 5 days and consume within 5 days. So our cookies are set and ready. Yummy cookies. So guys, if you enjoyed watching this video, guys, don't forget to click on the subscribe button if you've not subscribed yet, and don't forget to like and share. Okay guys, so see you in my next video. Bye.